We're at a step now that we got the injection pump basically all the way out. We only have one bolt in there. We kept it in because we stopped working on it late at night. We cut the belt off actually just because we ordered a new belt and we're gonna remove the vacuum pump. But yeah, we're about to get the injection pump removed from here after we take out the last 3 bolts, and then from there I'll update you on progress. So yep, we'll go from there. So my friend Jesse's here removing the 3 nuts that are on studs that are on the inside valley of the motor that hold on the pump. The other 3 are bolts that are on the inside of the oil feed tube. So he's working on the inside right now, taking off those 15 millimeter nuts, I believe. So you'll notice there's a breaker bar on the front crank right under Jesse's forearm. That's there because you actually need to turn the motor over, and we pulled the injectors to make this easier. You need to turn the motor over so that it turns the timing gear in that oil feed tube so you can get to the other bolts to release on the front of the injection pump. Now we just got to keep the orientation of that pin. That pin's that one there. This pin is crucial to keep the same when you put the new pump in.
Yeah, don't turn this.
Don't turn that.
And then you match it, then match the new one, and then put the new one in.
Because otherwise you mess the timing up of the motor. So it's crucial to have an exact rotation on this part here from your old pump to your new one when you install it. That would be a good time too. If you want, you can clean out the valley. But we're not going to do that because it's too cheap of a truck to give it. So we got the old injection pump out. This just sits in here like this and down and then in, right? It goes on these studs. These are 3 studs that you actually have to loosen up. They go in these holes. Right? So when that's in there, whatever way you particularly take it out, that oily end, that's in the oil filler, right? So you have your oil filler that goes on here that you put your oil in, like if you changed your oil. Well, that pin here, this particular pin here is a timing pin that lines up the rotation of this timing has to do with the timing of your motor behind the timing cover in the water pump. So when you put the new one in, which he has over there, you're gonna spin that same the mechanism on the back here to the same rotation of the pin so that this pin slides in where that one slides in. And then when you bolt it all up, you shouldn't have to adjust any timing. So we got the timing pin in the same position as the old pump, and we're going to take the PMD off the side of the pump because these are what causes them to fail in the first place. So we don't want any heat on it in the valley of the motor. What I'm quickly showing here is notice how we have the timing pin to the right. It's the same rotation as it came out on the old pump. That is crucial to get right. Just make sure you do that. That's all that video is for. So we got torque specs as we bought one of these books from the parts store. So that's what gave us our torque specs for tightening. The part of the injection pump that I was showing you with the timing pin is that circular thing you see right there in that hole, just so you know. It was originally when we took the old pump out. All the lines are tightened up. So now we just got to put new injectors in because we had to take the injectors out so that it was easier to turn the motor over to align to get those bolts out. And now that we got that in, we got the turbo off and everything, all kinds of shit. We're gonna throw all of our new injectors in, the return hosing, and then hook up all these, and then we'll start assembling everything.